Hello, my name is NeoFlowers and I am the creator of Rose Nebula, a tabletop RPG system set in the far future, where technology and magic mix together in the vast corners of the universe, allowing you and a group of friends to explore the stars and the many adventures they can hold. A TTRPG is a type of game in which a group of friends roleplays as a character to live the adventure told by a game master, often using certain systems and dice to determine a variety of aspects of the game. Rose Nebula is no different, offering you a variety of rules and options which you can use to customize and create both your characters and stories, with customization and freedom of choice being the main focus of this project since the very start, both gameplay and narrative-wise. Now, let me tell you all about the game! RN is a game that revolves around the D20, with your actions results being determined by the roll of that 20-sided beauty, which is hopefully in your favor. However, you never roll the dice by itself, always adding your attribute and skill bonuses to your rolls. Attributes are divided in 3 different types: body, soul, and mind, while skill ranges from navigation to thievery to seduction to brewing, the list goes on. This combined method of rolling allows for more flexibility while dealing with situations, allowing players to be useful in scenarios where they otherwise wouldn't be. These attributes and skills will define the first and most important choice you make during character creation, that being the species, a variety of alien life forms that will not only define how your character looks, but also grant you different bonuses to your attribute trees and skills. A few examples are High Elves, blue-skinned, blonde, nature-loving diplomats with an affinity for planting and harvesting a variety of recreational plants. Night Witches, hermaphrodite Amazonian moth women with a religious fervor equal to, if not stronger than the heat of most known stars. Daraja, underground rock people with a thick layer of literal crystals growing from their usually extremely hot skin. Watchers, eldritch tentacle cyclops with extremely dubious rituals and a secluded culture that somehow evolved despite the lack of opposable thumbs. And humans, which can adapt to any environment. And many others with a total of 25 species to pick from, each of them offering a different set of unique abilities, some being capable of flight, others having a sturdier constitution, and some having scythes for hands. Hey, you gotta make do with what you're born with, buddy. Besides that, there are 14 base classes in RN, which will define the core of your character. Some classes already have well-defined archetypes, such as barbarians, mages, and druids. Others had twists that make them work different from what you expect, such as sorcerers, rogues, and rangers, while others are completely new, offering a unique set of abilities, such as blacksmith, nymphs, and chroniclers. Classes will grant you a few skill bonuses, will define what weapons you can use, and will grant you the abilities you will use throughout your adventures. While an apothecary can heal their allies, a knight will obviously stand in the front and defend their friends, while the warlock will take the offensive. Each class has a role and a set of abilities to enforce that role. You can either double down on your abilities or spread out to different options with your advanced class, having 26 to pick from, ranging from melee combat to ranged and magical options, more supportive classes, defensive ones, you get the picture. There are many combinations with base and advanced classes which can only be increased when you take into account species, weapons, armor, trinkets, augments, seals, rune and forge upgrades, mag suits, artifacts, potions, scrolls, and more. As you can see, you have a lot of options to create unique and fun characters, but where to start? Nowhere better than the universe. Rose Nebula's universe is one rich with history, one where different species and cultures are trying to coexist together despite their differences. A universe which magic flows through everything, one where a sword is as deadly as a revolver and a book is as deadly as a sword. Elder creatures watch your every movement and you can't even take death for granted. A beautiful chaos, if you will. Different governments have their own way of handling their citizens and the law. Multiple religions preach both peace and war. Technology allows the disabled to walk again, and magic allows for prosthetics to become limbs of flesh once more. Massive cities and desolate planets, ruined space stations and forgotten temples. A Verai flora exiled from their tribe, a human conman with a heart of gold, a lich that was forcefully revived, a high elf looking for vengeance in the name of their homeland, a young dweller trying to prove their worth. Those are all characters that can exist within this universe, characters that can come from vastly different backgrounds, but can still find themselves working together for a common goal. If you are interested in anything I just said, please check out Rose Nebula. You can download the PDF of the system down below or in our Discord, where you can also talk to other people who are interested in the system, find people to play with, discuss character ideas, etc. If you really liked our work, want to support it and see us grow, please check out our Patreon. Every little bit helps, and I would love to keep working on this system in the future, providing more content and supplementary material. If you can't help us with money but still want to assist us in some way, sharing the fact we exist is a great way to do it. You can also check out our Twitter for small updates and news about the system. Thank you for watching, and thank you for playing Rose Nebula.